After some much needed rest, we're back to the build.
So we took a couple of days to recover.
We're starting to prepare our house for the rainy season with caulking and staining.
Are you ready to caulk?
This should be an easy project to help ease us back to the build. So we're just having a very hard time with something that was supposed to be quick and easy. But with every project, even the hard parts are worth it as we get to see our future home take shape. It's really fun to walk out this morning and see the stain on it, see the color. Follow along as we stain our cabin, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of the build.
So the last time you guys saw us, we were finishing up the roof on the house. We took a couple of days to recover because
we took a week.
We were exhausted. That
Yeah.
took it out of us. Doing 13-hour days and lifting heavy plywood and roofing tiles. We needed time to recover.
Yeah. Yes. We were hoping that the time would give us time to get excited about the build again. And I don't think I'm quite there, but we have a house that is partially built. We have a man lift that we have rented, and we need to stop paying for it.
Yeah.
So we have some things we need to get done in order to get that man lift returned. We have 3 things we've got to get done, right? 3 major projects that we've got to get done.
Yep. We have the windows, at least the high windows that we are going to need the man lift for to do safely. We have the stovepipe, which we have to go 12 feet above the exit of the roof. So that's going to be imperative that we have it for. And then staining. We probably could do the staining without it, but it's going to make everything a lot easier.
It's going to make it a lot more helpful. So
Yeah.
a lot more easy. We're going to get the staining done, and that'll be the first big project that we take on. And all 3 of these projects, too, are also really important to us being able to build throughout the winter. The stove is going to keep us warm when we're doing electrical and plumbing inside. And the windows are obviously going to keep it dry in the house,
And
better
warm.
than the plastic sheeting is doing. And then the stain is going to protect our logs,
Yep.
so we don't totally ruin what we've done already. So all of it's really important, and I know that I'll get more pumped up as we keep going. And just, it's always exciting to see the progress happen. All right, before we get to our staining, we have to add one more piece of fascia board. And you guys will know that the fascia board gave us a lot of problems. It's cutting with angles, and it's a part that everybody's gonna see. It's right on the front of our house. So it's gonna be this portion up here. This portion up here that makes it look finished, and we have to get that done. And if you follow from the part I was just pointing to, if you go up, it doesn't have its second piece. So we just need to get that on. That's gonna be the first thing we attack, and then we're actually gonna stain that fascia, paint that part by hand, and then we're gonna be using the sprayer to do the logs.
We'll find out.
we have the piece of flashing in its place. The piece of wood is really bowed, so we tried to use a screw to suck it in. And it did suck it in, but when that happened, the whole board came down. So we're just having a very hard time with something that was supposed to be quick and easy, which is like the whole story of these fascia boards. Now we're gonna go up and we're actually gonna cut off those screws, because then when we try to take those screws out, they won't come out. So we're gonna go cut them off and try to suck it into place again. Yesterday, we got the last piece of fascia put up. You guys got to watch a little bit of that. It was a big pain. And we shared a little bit of the struggle of the piece of wood being really bowed, and then it like going in and getting sucked in at the wrong spots. Then we had to take it out, but it's in.
Yeah, and it was more of a struggle because we put it in after the roof was done. So the flashing was already on. There were nails in the way. We should have got it in before the roofers put the
But we
roof on.
didn't.
Yeah.
So we were doing it then. And yesterday too, which we didn't show, we got one wall of the house stained, and that's behind us. So today's goal, oh my gosh, downy woodpecker, the big one. Okay. So yesterday, which you didn't see, we stained this wall behind us. And so it is all stained and caulked, and it's really fun to walk out this morning and see the stain on it, see the color. It really brings out all the different characteristics in the wood.
Yeah.
So today we're going to take you along as we do the rest of the caulking on each corner of the house. And then we'll hopefully stain like 2 more of the walls of the house. But we'll see. That's pretty ambitious.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're going to try to get as much done as we can. We have to get the caulking done first so it can start drying. Then we have some fascia to get stained, and then hopefully by then we can start working on staining some of the walls where we are caulking this morning.
Yep.
So let's get to it.
Yeah. So the side I was on before.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Are you ready to caulk?
I hate the word caulk. I feel like, and people are just like caulk, and I'm like, no, no, no.
Are we ready? I'm gonna throw it to you. Here, I'm gonna throw this one to you. I think my thing just ran out.
Kind of hard doing this thing. I think I have a love-hate relationship with caulking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I kind of feel that way too.
awful job. And then you get done and you're like, oh, that looks pretty good.
We're all done caulking all the intersections of the logs, and now we're going to move on to staining the fascia that's in the front of our house. So we're going to hop up on the man lift and do that. The reason we're doing that first is because we're going to do that part completely by hand, and when we've been doing the log walls, we've been using the sprayer and then going over it with the brush to do the back brush. It's like a contest. We could be competing against other couples in the man lift.
Doing a great job. I think you have a career as a painter.
I want one. You ready to stain?
I was born ready.
Took a long time to answer that. Okay, our goal today is to finish staining the house. So we have 3 sides to do?
Yep.
3 sides, but one side is a bunch of windows. We already have quite a bit of the fascia done on that side. So I think today it'll just be spraying and painting.
Yep. Spraying, back brushing, and then I think we'll probably leave the fascia and any of the stuff we need to do on the man lift for last.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it. It worked great. Ryan is bringing around the man lift because we are gonna finish staining today. So we have 2 more areas of our house to get done, 2 small areas, but we just couldn't get to them yesterday because the day ran out on us. So we have 1 spot that we have to do on the back of the house, which is gonna require ladders. And then we have 1 spot on the front of the house, which is gonna require the man lift. Ryan is bringing around the man lift right now on this access road that we have that goes right past our yurt and kind of goes up to our house site. It's actually gonna be our driveway in the future. So I'm gonna go help Ryan with that, and I am so excited to be done with staining. Okay, I lied. We're gonna be able to use the man lift on the back part of the house that we thought we were gonna have to use the ladders. We figured out that when we're parked on this access road, it gives us just enough length with the boom on the man lift to reach over there and do that last part of fascia trim. Yes, because I was not excited about a 24-foot ladder.
We just finished up with the staining project, which is a huge milestone because we are approaching rainy season here, and it's one of the things we really needed to get completed to be dried in. The next thing on our list will be stovepipe, and we'll tackle that in the next episode. And that's where we're gonna leave you for this episode. If you enjoyed coming along for the ride, give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you on the next one.